guys, welcome back to another episode of Love Island the Game, Double Trouble. If you're new here, my name is Leia and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam, become a bestie. Remember, journey to 1K subs. We are getting monetized this year. Remember, this is the year we are getting monetized. So definitely hit that subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Share this video, share this channel, all that good stuff. Everything will be linked down in the description. Also, I know I haven't mentioned it on here, haven't brought it up, but do not forget Parade. If you don't know about Parade, definitely go check out my Parade videos. Parade has been dropping a lot of new collections, a lot of summer pieces, just a lot. So definitely go check them out. Don't forget, if you use my code Love Me Differently, you will save 20% off. So definitely go save you some coins. Parade, yourparade.com. Use my code, all that good stuff. Previously on episode 24. So episode 24, we chatted, flirted with Andy, got the bad news about Marshall and Amelia. We played Never Have I Ever. Then me and Andy got sent to the hideaway. Then this postcard got slipped under the door. So that's where we left off. So let's just jump straight on into it. Love Island the Game, Double Trouble, episode 25. Let's go. All right, episode 25, the postcard. There's news from the villa and the OG boys' antics. A peaceful morning in Casa Amor. But wait. The Casa Amor lure bubble has been popped by the arrival of the dreaded postcard. Who'd have thought a couple of saucy snaps could cause so much chaos? Unfortunately, these sexy snaps are an exclusives from Andy's nude calendar. Or previews from my first shirtless photo shoot. Sorry, girls. Let's see what these OG scoundrels have been up to back at the main villa. Your eyes flutter open and you glance over at Andy. He yawns and stretches his arms above his head, showing the bulge of his biceps. He smiles dreamily at you. I saw that, Erica. So what? Saw you looking. You got me. Okay, you caught me. I may have been sneaking a peek. I knew it. I can see your head expanding already. Can't believe I'm in the hideaway. I feel pretty lucky getting to spend this time alone with you. And to wake up next to you. I could stay here forever, I reckon. Me too. Same here, away from any potential drama. Exactly, just us. Could be a glimpse into our future. Could be. As you sit up and push the covers off, you see something poking out from under the door. Oh no, that better not be what I think it is. Andy springs to his feet and heads over to the door to pick it up. It's a postcard. What is it? He holds it closer to his face. Oh man, this is not looking good for the boys in the villa. You bound towards the door and peer over Andy's shoulder. I've got to take this to the girls now. You grab the postcard from Andy and rush out the door. You appear from the hideaway with the postcard held high in the air. The islanders are chatting by the pool. The girls notice the postcard immediately. Girls, it's the... Everyone gathers around you in anticipation. Postcard! I've been proper dreading this. Knew it was coming, but still. Deep breaths. We got this. We are strong, we are independent, we are gorgeous. Affirm yourselves, girls. Damn right. Absolutely. We are strong, we are clammy, we are gorgeous. The fuck she saying clammy? She's got the spirit. I can already tell you all what's on that postcard. Those boys will be taking the train all the way to Graph City. I mean, why wouldn't they? Just be quiet. Just shush, Hamish. Your mouth doesn't always have to be moving. She's got a very valid point. Maybe we should step back, give the girls a chance to have a look first. Good call. Let's listen to my man, the doc. You mean vet? Yeah, the animal doctor. The boys step back to let the girls huddle in closer around you. You lower the postcard from your chest, the girls gasp in unison. See? Oh! Damn. Shaking my head. Oof. gross. Oh, Ozzy. Oh, Grace, we don't know the context. Maybe he was just saying hi. Do you generally put your arm around hot girls in pools to just say hi? Depends on the situation. Bella flashes you a quick smile. And depends on the girl. I actually can't believe Ozzy would do that. It might be nothing. Bella is right. He might be able to explain. I'm just not sure I believe that. We'll have to wait and see. What is Elliot doing on there? Looks like he's showering with a girl. That's pretty sus. Hey, you were the one talking about context. Oh right, yeah, maybe he's just helping her wash her back. Hard to reach, you know? Amelia glances over at you. What are you thinking, Erica? I don't really care. I'm not sure I care. He's over there doing his thing and I'm over here doing mine. Yes, exactly this energy, girl. Wish I felt like that. That's my bed, so Roberto must be in bed with the blonde girl. I'm glad Roberto isn't holding back. Since I already know that, I'm gonna twist with Marshall. I don't need to feel guilty. None of us have to feel guilty. We're absolutely allowed to get our flirt on, especially when the boys are doing the same. Fair point. Doesn't necessarily mean they'll twist though. The only boy we haven't seen is Jamal. What if the girl dangling the bikini was flirting with Jamal? It would kind of make sense. Obviously, Jamal can have skimpy bikini tops brandished in his face all he likes. We don't even know it's him. Oh, come on, it's him. But that's the beauty of a friendship couple. Are you thinking of twisting, Bella? Why, you jealous? Not a chance. Nah, I'm not jealous. I like a girl with confidence. Because I'm a confident girl too, but I'm definitely open to the idea of twisting. You do you. You have to do what's best for you. I want to stay in the villa. There are options I haven't been able to fully pursue yet. She looks down at the floor, then back up at you with a small smile playing across her lips. I know you and Jamal had a thing. Would you be sad to see him go if I recoupled? I would. Yeah, I guess I would be sad if he went home. But villa life goes on. I haven't made my mind up yet, but thanks for being so understanding, Erica. I won't know how I really feel until I get to the big moment. Decisions, decisions, decisions. There's a lot to think about. I feel pretty good. I'm looking forward to twisting. Easy for you to say. You've already made your mind up. With the boy who looks identical to Ozzy. Sorry, Grace. Ozzy wishes he had those sick tattoos. You're so right. The boys make their way back over to your girl huddle. They crane their necks to catch a glimpse of the postcard. Hamish stands on his tiptoes and squints. Way to be subtle, Hamish. Sighs, I'm just really intrigued. Want to know what those scallywags are up to in the villa. Plus, the new girls might be hot. We're already in the presence of extreme hotness. Yeah, don't be too greedy, Hamish. Is it cool if we rejoin girls? Might as well show them the postcard, Erica. Show it casually. It's not a big deal. You hand over the postcard, not making eye contact with any of the boys. Hamish snatches it hungrily. Doesn't seem to have shaken you too much, Erica. Not at all. She's just too cool. The boys all look at the postcard. Oops. Yikes. Yeah, that's not it. Can't say I'm surprised at Ozzy's behavior. We were trying not to jump to conclusions. We're keeping it classy. Or at least trying to. Wow, they really went rogue. Go on, boys. Dude, come on, seriously? Isn't this what the CASA experience is supposed to be about? We get you, but just tone it down a little. Marshall nudges Hamish and gestures over at Grace. Oh yeah, saws. Maybe Ozzy isn't the boy for you, Grace. I'm starting to think you might be right. Feels like this might be the last straw. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's just that type of guy. Always looking for the next pretty thing. So, Bella, you don't seem too fussed. Nah, Jamal's just a mate. He can do what he wants. And Amelia, you're twisting with Marshall? Correct. Andy turns to you. So, how are you feeling about the postcard, Erica? I'm chill. I'm pretty chilled about it. This is Casa after all. Exactly, and there are boys in here who really do care. Boys with dark hair and an ear piercing, aka me. I've come to the conclusion that we should forget about the Villa boys. Music to my ears, at least for a little bit longer. We should all get our graft on. Flirt factor 50. What have we got to lose? I suppose Casa is all about the graft. Speaking of grafting, we need to catch up on all the deets from last night. Pronto. So excited for the goss. Boys, I'm afraid it's girl chat time. We're leaving you for a bit. Don't miss us too much. Yes, Grace. Hurry back. To the loungers, girls. Amelia links her arm through yours and you all head off towards the loungers. You perch next to Amelia on one of the loungers. Grace and Bella sit opposite and you lean towards each other excitedly. Okay, first things first, we need hideaway deets. Yeah, give us the lowdown. We need all the deets. Tell us everything. How was being alone with Andy? Was he sweet or spicy? He was sweet. He was really sweet. We had a nice time. He likes to snuggle. Aw, I bet he's an A-grade snuggler. Like a hot teddy bear. Sounds like you had a great time. But maybe you could have had a better time with somebody else. Maybe. After that postcard, I definitely think we should all be exploring our options. Agreed. I'd hate to see any of my girls go home. I feel bad. Why? Because I'm already set with Marshall. I need to make sure you're all safe too. So get grafting. I'm gonna. Don't worry, I'm gonna be grafting. I don't think my journey here is over yet. Good. I couldn't go through the rest of this experience without you. And I'm so glad you're cool about me and Marshall. Me too. Yeah, we need you here, Erica. What did you girls get up to last night then? It was pretty quiet. Not loads to tell. Your night was probably way more interesting. Really? Absolutely, positively, completely. Boring night for us. A little bit too breezy there, Grace. Yeah, you sure that's everything? There was some kind of action going on. Sure sounds like it. Is anyone else feeling hot? That pool is looking really inviting right now. Never noticed how blue it was before. Nice way to change the subject, Grace. I'm just gonna go grab a towel before we finish our chat. Ooh, good idea. I'm always down for some pool time. Amelia, Erica, wait right here. We'll be back. Okay, so full disclosure, stuff did go on in the bedroom last night. Did it? I just didn't want to embarrass anyone. We can sneak off before they get back and I can fill you in. We shouldn't. Nah, I don't think so, Amelia. Grace and Bella will be back in a sec. They won't mind. I want to make sure I keep you in the loop. Let's just say I heard things. Did you? Yep, for real. Nobody was sleeping. Let me dish you the details. Not now. We should stay here, I reckon. Okay, you're lost. It was pretty juicy stuff. Nobody can keep a secret in here for long, though. You hear a phone ping. Ooh, that's me. I've got a text. Grace and Bella jog back from the kitchen with coffee in hand. Islanders, keep your lip balm handy and get ready to take part in today's blindfold kissing challenge. Hashtag lights out, lips out. Hashtag mystery makeout. Ooh, yes, I think our grafting situation just got sexier. This should be interesting. We can kiss our way into these Casa boys' hearts. I love the sound of that. Before you can run off to the poolside with the rest of the girls, Andy appears. Hey Erica, sorry to interrupt your girl time. Can I pull you for a quick chat? Sure. Back soon, girls. You follow Andy up to the terrace. Andy smiles at you as you sit next to one another, almost touching. Sorry to pull you away like that. We were pretty much done anyway. I wanted to make sure I caught you before the challenge. You caught me. I'm still buzzing from our night in the hideaway. It was so nice to snuggle with you. I like being close to you. I hope we can get closer. He trails off and smiles, tussling his hair lightly with his fingers. I'm charmed. You know how to say the right things. You're pretty smooth. That's good to know. I always saw myself as the underdog, but maybe I don't give myself enough credit. I think the right girl can make all the difference. I agree. I look forward to more time alone with you. I'm just gutted that the postcard burst our bubble. It did change the vibe, that's for sure. I'd sort of forgotten that there was another villa full of your admirers, until I saw them all in HD on those photos. How do you feel now you've had the chance to chat with your girls? I'm breezy about it. I'm actually over the whole situation. I'm focusing on being present in casa. Who knows where my head will be in a few days. I love that. I've got all the time in the world for you. I can keep you distracted from the villa mayhem. Of course, a girl like you is always going to be popular. Just want you to know the OG boys aren't your only options anymore. We're forming such strong connections here in casa too. Good point. Speaking of strong connections, I wanted to tell you something. Oh yeah? Whilst you girls were off chatting, Hamish dropped a bombshell. What did he say? He sort of implied that he and Grace had taken things all the way last night. What? Marshall and Francis said they heard some noise coming from his bed, and it didn't sound like snoring. Hamish is exaggerating. Hamish is 100% exaggerating. I don't think Grace would go for him like that yet. Yeah, obviously I have no clue. I was in the hideaway with you. I'm just repeating what I heard. He could be getting carried away, but I reckon you should check in with Grace either way. I see. I guess Grace will open up to me when she's ready. Your cozy chat is interrupted by Grace calling up to the terrace excitedly. Hey Erica and Andy! Stop being all secretive and get your fine selves down here for the challenge. You and Andy exchange a look before he gestures for you to lead the way down to the pool. You and Andy arrive at the poolside to find the others eagerly waiting. Grace hands out the blindfolds, one for each boy. Buckle up, boys. You heard her. This should be fun. No pressure either, since you boys can't see us. I'm gonna pull some horrifying faces. Aw, now I feel like I'm missing out. Well, I feel like all my Christmases have come at once. Snagging 4 girls without the awkwardness of eye contact. Cracking stuff. Andy sighs. You're not supposed to have your eyes open when you kiss anyway, Hamish. Sometimes I forget. That is not the vibe. It's a good thing you got a great jawline, Hamish. Enough chit-chat. Blindfolds on, boys. No peeking. I'm eagle-eyed. I'll catch any cheaters. Whatever you say, Grace. The boys secure their blindfolds. They line up side by side. Grace walks up and down, waving her hands frantically in front of their faces. Can you see this? I can't see a thing, but I can feel a gust of wind from your hands. I don't need to see. I can feel your aura. She's literally at the other end of the line to you, Francis. Oh. I think it might be my aura you can feel. Oh, we can always feel your aura, Hamish. Andy, are you still next to me? I'm scared of the dark. Always, brother. Want me to hold your hand? Your aura is enough. Was that a Francis roast? Perhaps. Your phone pings. I've got a text. You read it out to the others. Girls, take it in turns to give each blindfolded boy a steamy smooch. The boys will then rank the best mystery kissers. Hashtag lights out, lips out. Hashtag lip sync with who. Grace steps forward and points to herself. You, Amelia, and Bella nod in agreement. Grace flips her hair and struts stealthily over to Andy. She goes in for a passionate snog, gripping his hair with one hand and cupping his cheek with the other. She pulls away and Andy chuckles awkwardly, blushing a little under his dark eyes. I think I'm blushing. You narrow your eyes and clear your throat. Grace looks over at you. It's just a game, Erica. Next, she kisses Marshall. You definitely see a flash of tongue as she pulls away. You look over at Amelia. She smiles through gritted teeth and whispers to you. It's really hard keeping quiet. We got this. Grace moves on to Francis. She tugs on his hair and kisses him hard and fast. Last in line is Hamish. He quivers with excitement as Grace draws near. Pretty sure I know who this is. I've been close enough to her to be able to tell by now. Shush, no spoilers, Hams. Grace has saved her sexiest snog for Hamish. She traces his jawline with her fingers and kisses him for what seems like forever. Okay, surely you two need some air at some point, because this is some intense ASMR. I can even hear it and I'm at the other end of the line. I think the other villa can hear it, to be honest. Grace finally pulls away, planting one last kiss on Hamish's cheek. That was delish. You and the girls give Grace a clap as she rejoins the group. Bella holds her hand up and volunteers to go next. As promised, she saunters towards each boy, poking her tongue out and screwing up her nose. Amelia and Grace try to stifle their giggles. She gives each of the boys a quick snug but saves Francis for last. She makes the most of her kiss with him lingering on his lips. Bella skips back to join the girls, flashing you a sexy wink and brushing your shoulder with hers ever so slightly. You and the girls huddle together to whisper covertly. Amelia, you want to go next? Sure. Time to leave Marshall speechless. She kisses Hamish with carefree, sexy vigor. She quickly kisses Andy softly and then pulls Francis into her, yet turns his face at the last minute and kisses him on the cheek. She runs into Marshall's arms, winding herself around him with passionate intensity as they share a steamy snog. Whoa, I think I know who that was. Amelia comes back to stand beside you. She lowers her voice so the boys can't hear. Your turn, Erica. You look over as the boys wait eagerly for more kisses. You start with Hamish. You put your hand on your hip and stride secretly towards him. I'm a cheek peck. Hamish extends his lips towards you, puckering up like a fish. You avoid his mouth to plant a light peck on his smooth cheek. He waves his arms in front of him, grasping the air for more. Ooh, I don't know who that was, but I want some lip action. But I want some lip action. You step down the line to face Francis. He exudes a calm energy as he waits for your kiss. Let me give him a gentle kiss. You guide Francis's fingers to entwine with your own and lean in to kiss him gently. Although your lips stay in one place, you make sure to linger delicately so that he can feel your passion. When you pull away, his beard tickles your cheek. He sighs. That grounded me. My head is very present, but my heart is racing. You look over at Amelia as you reach Marshall next. She watches you with pursed lips. I'm gonna give him a saucy snog. You wind your arm around Marshall's neck and push his lips into yours. Your other hand runs up and down his arm. His lips match a passionate pattern as you quicken the pace. His mouth opens slightly to allow your tongue to gently caress his. You hear Amelia tut loudly. You break away quickly, but Marshall is already breathless. Whew, okay, that was hot. I could have gone for longer. Amelia whispers to you. I'm glad you didn't. That just leaves Andy. He hears your footsteps and shrugs his shoulders back, straightening up in anticipation. A smile plays lightly across his lips. Sexy snog. You wrap your arms around Andy's neck and pull him in to meet your lips. You keep a perfect rhythm, building passion and perfect harmony. You wrap one leg around him and guide his hand to grip your thigh tight. You remain as one for long enough to make the rest of the girls giggle nervously. Then you untangle yourself and leave him with one last impactful kiss. Andy flexes his hands and shakes his head. Oh man, I have to collect myself. There's only one girl who can make my head spin like that. The girls mock bow to you. Nailed it, Erica. Of course. That was a long challenge. Tired are you, Hamish? Hamish yawns and stretches. A little, yeah. I'm actually sad it's over. Could do this all day. Join the girls. Sure you could. You guys got the easy job. Let's get the results. Finally, someone's talking some sense. Can we take our blindfolds off now? My eyes are sweaty. A phone pings. I've got a text. Guess that means we can take the blindfolds off. The boys slip their blindfolds off. Boys, you will now choose which girl lit up your world with their kiss. Hashtag kissing in the dark. Hashtag choose your champ. Let's huddle up, boys. Sounds like a plan. The boys pull away and form a little circle to mutter amongst themselves. They've got too much power here. It'll go to their heads. I think it already has, for sure. The boys resurface dramatically. So, it seems like some of our opinions differ. We aren't all on the same wavelength. Wouldn't life be good if we were? Deep, Francis. But no, that sounds catastrophic. I just want to say that I thought the first girl stood out by a country mile, or by an estate agent's tape measure. He grins cockily at Grace. Good analogy. We all thought the first girl was hot, and Grace, we're pretty sure it was you. Guilty. The second girl was an all-round great kisser. And we think it was Bella, mostly because we could hear the rest of you girls laughing. We definitely need a replay of the hilarious faces. Yeah, we'll have to see about that one. So that just leaves Amelia and Erica. They were our top 2 kissers. Can we have a drum roll, please, girls? You and the girls drum on your knees wildly, starting slow and building up to a frenzy. And the winner is? We have a draw. We couldn't agree, so we had to award a twin victory to Amelia and Erica. Laugh it off. You and Amelia glance at one another before bursting into fits of laughter. You clutch each other for support. The boys look bemused. We've never come joint first in anything before. Not even on sports day. And now we're joint first in a blindfolded kissing game? That's one to remember. You definitely both made an impact. They were definitely kisses to remember. But Erica, you really blew my mind. You were my winner. Very hot. I think honesty is the best policy here. And I have to practice what I preach. So Erica, I did think your kiss was slightly better. Did you? Thanks for that, Marshall. A phone pings. I've got a text. Amelia, Erica, as winners of the kissing challenge, please get ready to leave the villa for a date with the boys of your choosing. Hashtag twin victory, hashtag double date. Well done, girls. Marshall, wanna be my date? I'm absolutely down. Amelia turns to you. Who are you gonna pick? Andy. Andy, will you be my date? It would be my pleasure. I'm honored that you're choosing to spend so much time with me. I'm a very lucky boy. This is such a joke. Hamish, stop. It's unfair that we don't get a date to share. Mate, simmer down. We all voted you were outnumbered. It's not that deep. Besides, it seems like you shared enough in bed together last night. What are you talking about? What have you been saying about me, Hamish? Uh-oh. Well, you see, the thing is, Marshall, Andy, and Francis glance at one another and then back at Hamish. Hamish? Ham man. Brother. Were you lying? Absolutely not. Exaggerating what really happened? Well, we were kissing and touching, and I was making noises. Oh, we know. I said it felt like we... Hamish! You boys just got the wrong end of the stick. I never said we went all the way. You boys assumed it. I just didn't correct you. Not cool, Hamish. Hamish's phone pings. I've got a text. Saved by the bell. Hamish reads out the text. Islanders, don't get too comfy. Sticker twist is happening tonight. Hashtag get your graft on. Hashtag Casa conclusions. Andy and Francis stare at you open-mouthed. It seems Hamish has indeed been saved by the arrival of a text. A text announcing the imminent arrival of an event that could send him home. A lovely bit of dramatic irony for you folks. I can hear the multitudes of English literature students groaning at me now. Anyway, join me in the next episode as we get closer to Stick a Twist. Alright, so that was Love Island the Game Double Trouble episode 25. So we got the postcard, and they didn't look that good. Ozzy had his arms around somebody. You seen a girl in a bed. You seen some, like, what looked like bikini underwear. You You seen Elliot look like he was in a shower with a girl. So yeah, it wasn't looking good. I didn't care because I don't really care about Elliot, so it is what it is. I feel bad for Grace. She keeps talking about Ozzy, but yeah, she keeps kissing Hamish. So I don't know what's going on with that situation. I don't care about Grace, honestly. She's annoying. Yeah, then we had that text about the kissing challenge. So we did that. Me and Amelia won. It was a tie. I know they lying. Whatever. And then because we won, we get to choose dates. So obviously Amelia chose Marshall, I chose Andy. So we're going on a date. And then we got a text talking about Stick or Twist is happening. So finally, we will be going back to the main villa finally. Can't wait for that. Kind of can't wait to see Jamal. Kind of can't wait to see Ozzy's expression when he sees his twin. So yeah, excited about that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.